And when I look in the mirror, when I go outside in this world, when these Caucasians look at us, they see us as one people, black.
Shut the absolute fuck up. Can we stop with the, we know as Caribbean people that from jump we're taught we're better than them, that they're lazy. Even though it's bullshit, that's what we're taught. That they haven't achieved anything in this country because they're lazy. When the truth is that the way we're treated compared to how a foundational black American is treated is not the same. It's not the same. Whenever I deal with racist clients, in order to get them to stop being racist towards me, I tell them that I'm Caribbean by birth. Yeah. And they immediately recategorize me in their brains. Immediately. Someone will even tell me that I'm not black. I'm not black. So when black Americans fought for you to even be here. Shut your bitch ass up. These my people, and I will defend them. Shut the fuck up.
We as a people have to understand that race, ethnicity, and nationality doesn't make us any different. It doesn't make us any different to say I identify as black, I identify as Jamaican, I identify as Haitian, I identify as just plain American.
This whole we're all black is only because they're starting to get deported.
It's not surprising that he is going after black immigrants in this country. And it's certainly not surprising that he's choosing a black immigrant community that is also Muslim.
We're not black, we're not Arab, we're Somali.
We are Somalis, not black. There, I said it.
Somalis are not black.
That doesn't change. I could just say I'm black today. I don't have to tell you I'm Haitian. I don't have to tell you anything for you to understand that I am still you.
Might have to drop a dime on them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
Alright, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So check this out. In this video, we going over how everybody is upset with us calling ourselves foundational Black American, and we understand why now. All right, before everybody had their own lineage, rep their flags, and this is where they was from. But this lady is starting to give me vibes of like the 154 podcast. And I told y'all on a previous video that I believe that a lot of these podcasts are being funded by like the DNC. I ain't gonna put a specific on it, but it's being funded politically. Because just like when Jesse Jackson gave us that African-American term, that was political. That wasn't just, somebody from the grassroots saying that. That was a political agenda. Now we got this lady, Sunset Monet, is going around now trying to attach Black people together, and she's attaching Haiti to the success of Black people here in America. Can't make it up. But before I show y'all what this lady say, check out what our boomer sister is saying about how this came to play and why they doing that.
I am a certified Gen X auntie. Their delineation is not new. They've always done that. Back before Jesse Jackson decided we should call ourselves African American, we were Black, Negro, not my favorite, and Afro American. But again, like I said, Jesse Jackson decided, no, we need something, more proud, and we're going to call ourselves African Americans now. And for a lot of us, myself included, we actually were proud to call ourselves African Americans. We were proud to say that we had ties to Africa. Until actual Africans told us, no, we don't. They looked down on us because we were the descendants of slaves. And I'm going to tell you when it really clicked for me and I stopped using the term African American and I went just back to being Black or Black American. Back in, I think, 2000, the Real World, I can't remember which iteration of the Real World, but I do remember that the cast member's name was Melissa Howard, and they were taking the cast to South Africa. And she was half black and half Filipino, and she was so excited to go to South Africa and connect with who she thought were her people. And they immediately shut her down and let her know, no, you shouldn't be using the term African American. You're just an American. And you can look this up. I didn't make this up. Like I said, I can't remember which iteration of Real World it was, but I do know that they went to South Africa, and I do know that they told that woman that she shouldn't be calling herself African American. And I said, well, fuck, I'm not either. This whole we're all black is only because they're starting to get deported. And now it's finally clicking to them that what we've been saying all along, that when you come here to the United States and you look like this, they don't care where you come from. And that is the only reason why they're now all of a sudden, we're all black. Baby, keep that same delineation energy on your way home.
Now, we just heard our certified Gen X auntie, right? Which made perfect sense. Now, listen to Sunset Monet. Check this out.
We as a people have to understand that race, ethnicity, and nationality doesn't make us any different. It doesn't make us any different to say I identify as black, I identify as Jamaican, I identify as Haitian, I identify as just plain American. That doesn't change. I could just say I'm black today. I don't have to tell you I'm Haitian. I don't have to tell you anything for you to understand that I am still you. And when I look in the mirror,
Now, do y'all hear this? This is definitely new to us. Just like our Gen X auntie said, we have always been seeing everybody else associate where they come from and their culture, which is fine. They delineate. Now that I guess, like Auntie said, I guess deportations is coming, and now is all it is flat blackness. Check it
go
out.
outside in this world, when these Caucasians look at us, they see us as one people, black. But the problem is, a group of people that don't know their identity cannot be rewarded reparations. That is why we
And
never
that's what
got
it's about.
reparations.
It is about reparations. That was the big argument is. Let's just say that.
The issue is, if we do not claim or know our roots, then we can never be awarded for it. The reason why the Jews, the reason why Asians have bills and everybody else has these things is because they know clearly who and how to identify. I am so disheartened at this conversation. I don't have no more else to say besides the fact that y'all are hard to love. This community is very hard to love. I don't even know what to say to that, because then what are we going to get rid of Malcolm X? His mother was from Grenada. Marcus Garvey was from Jamaica.
Now you just spewing lies, and it was another one that she said, y'all, about, I guess, Asian people made it so we had Black Wall Street. Just very disrespectful things. But it's coming off to me as this is like another 154 podcast with the Caribbeans. Just like they got Vic Menza coming out with his podcast. They trying to flood the algorithm with their talking points politically.
So if you're going to get rid of your prominent leaders that was the trailblazers to a lot of the movements that we've had in this country, okay? And even to the fact that I can't own the fact that my people were the reason we're sitting here is because we revolted and we said no more. And we helped so many people. I can't even own.
We helped so many people. They gotta stop this, family. Where have you seen, think about it like this. Where have you seen anybody in any country, right, fight for their country and then go out and say that they're gonna go help other countries? Why are they keep saying this? This is why we're delineating, because we feel like people are trying to tag on to what our ancestors accomplished. And now you trying to do whatever you trying to do to dilute what our ancestors did to say now that you're the reason, your ancestors is the reason why we're even sitting here. Just so
Own
disrespectful.
that. And people are walking around here calling me a tether, saying that I cannot claim that I'm black. Even the video of this young man stating that he didn't even understand the difference between race and ethnicity. Race is what you physically see. I can't physically tell the distinction between nobody at this table. Ethnicity is your cultural roots. Your nationality is where you're legalized. So until we even understand the distinction of words, you are not even black. And I don't even want to have that conversation, because what you tell your kids you're black, then your kids say, well, my skin color ain't black, mom. Where did that?
So how, like I've been saying on this channel, we've been using the word black. It came from a Blackfeet tribe here in America. We've been using words that went further back than when Europeans came to the land. So this is just trying to, I guess, because deportations is coming, like Auntie said, so they are so passionate about we're all one.
Come from? Your oppressor gave you these words, but we sitting around literally going back and forth because of words that does not even define your roots.
I'm saying, what difference does it make?
That is also
because
what I'm
nobody
saying.
is going to see. But it's one thing when you say it at another time last week or next week or this week, and then you say it another time and you say it different. It's about being consistent and showing up consistently that way to say, look, we're just black. Period.
Yes.
No one is going to see us.
Even me fighting this fight and being pro-black, I didn't realize how deep rooted the hate was in our community. I didn't know it was that deep rooted. I didn't know I would be fighting to be loved by my own community. I didn't know I was going to be this outed, and it feels very discomforting. It literally feels like, oh, now I see what they did. They did a number on us.
Really
so much so you want me to hate myself to where I can't even
So we
identify.
can't get along.
So now they take it as we want them to hate ourselves. But this is a political agenda, in my opinion. It's like, just like 154 podcast, they trying to not give us the credit that we have on this land and to make it confusing. But we ain't confused. We know that everybody got their lineage, they got their tribe. This is where we from, okay? And now that deportations is happening and we can't be deported, everybody trying to associate themselves with black. And that's a classification in America only. They, first it was the Blackfeet tribe. It was, tribes in America that called themselves that. Then they made it a classification in America. And now everybody's black from every country. I want to know what y'all think about this, man, in the comment section. We is going live tonight. We're gonna touch on more of this and touch on more topics, man. We got that FBA history book dropping soon, almost finished. Probably got like another 3-4 days that we putting all the important information in there. So people like this, we can have evidence and proof, of what we did and what we accomplished on this land. But I appreciate all my supporters, everybody who's been tapping into the channel. I love and appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.